Hello everyone, it's Kay. How's it going today? This is the 15th of November 2020 on Sunday. So I hope you're having a great Sunday today. Alright, so let's get started right now. So for those who are new to my channel, my name is Kay. Just like a letter K, my name is Kay. And I am a Japanese full-time Forex trader. And I use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo as one of my strategies, as one of my main strategies, and I share my knowledge based on my experience in this YouTube channel, how I analyze market by using Ichimoku Kinko Hyo mainly. So today is Sunday, so the market is closed. So every Sundays I go through all these major pairs that are on my watch list, and also a couple of commodities and indexes. And later on, I will review what's coming up next for the fundamental news so that we can psychologically prepare what's gonna come next week. So, and just for the heads up, tomorrow on Mondays, I do the live stream, but tomorrow I can't do the live because I have to go outside from my home tomorrow night in Japan time. So tomorrow there won't be no live, but instead I will record a video. I will run the Forex Tester 4 and record a video and upload so that you can enjoy the video still and learn something new from my channel every day. So just before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. This information is basically based on my experience and knowledge. So when you take tries, please do with your own risk. So let's see who's here first. Briefly, I will greet to everybody and let's get into the topic. So let's see. Alright, I see lots of traders here. Thank you for joining on Sunday. Alright, Jose, Karim, Brigitta, thank you for joining. And Blackjack, Eagle, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. Debris and Prander, James, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Golam, thank you for joining. And Blackjack, thank you for joining from the Philippines. Good to see you from the Philippines. And Aditya Roy, thank you for joining as well. Kuran and Mr. Fernandez, thank you for joining as well. Alright, and Yasar, thank you for joining from Iran. Alright, good to see you. So, and everybody else, thank you for joining today's live stream. So let's get started right now. So every weekend or every Mondays, I look at the weekly chart, because that's when the weekly chart candlestick closes. So I will be going over the weekly chart on these pairs and commodities and indexes. And if there's some trends on the weekly chart, then I will go down to the daily chart and do further analysis. So here is the Euro USD weekly chart. Let me fix the frame a little bit so that you can see the whole screen here. Let me enlarge it to the bottom so that you can see the whole picture here. Alright, there you go. Alright, Anthony, thank you for joining. Happy Sunday. Alright, and Griffins, Freddy, Bagus, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. So here is Euro USD, and it's been ranging recent weeks. As you can see, the candlestick's been going up and down, and this is basically the range market. And as per Ichimoku lines, I see that the Kumo is flat right now. The Kijun Sen is moving up, but I think the Tenkan Sen is going flat right now, and Chikou span is above the candles right here. So this is basically the range market where there's no trend, there is no direction in the market on this weekly basis. So based on this weekly chart, basically we don't know which way the market is going. It might consolidate for a couple more weeks unless the price breaks either recent high or low, up or downwards. So better to wait until the market breaks either up or downwards. And in this case, the market is still bullish in its equilibrium because simply the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the Kumo, and Chikou span above the candles, so that this is bullish in its equilibrium. So I still expect the market to go upwards still. So once the price breaks the recent high upwards on this level of 1.201 level, then that will be the buy chance. I will look for the buy chance from there on the weekly chart basis. If I watch that market real time, I look at the daily chart and the 4-hour chart to look for the trending market. But as per weekly chart, there's no trend, so I would just wait for the breakout towards the upside. So that's Euro USD. Alright, Maria, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so let's move on to AUD USD. So AUD USD looks to be the same situation as Euro USD. You can see that the price has been ranging for a previous couple weeks, and we can see that the Kumo is flat, meaning the Senko span B flat, A flat. Kijun Sen is slightly going up, but because the Kumo is flat right now, there's no trend in the market. And Chikou span is above the candles, so this is bullish equilibrium. So once again, I expect the market to break the recent high level, which is 0.740 level, and if it breaks upwards, then I will look for the buy chance afterwards from this level. I will look at the either daily chart or 4-hour chart, and if I find the uptrend on one of these lower time frames, then that will be the timing to look for the buy chance. Right now I won't look for buy because on the weekly chart this is flat right now. So let's go to the next one, GBP AUD. Alright, GBP AUD pair, this is quite interesting. The market is actually going towards the Kijun Sen. The green one is called Kijun Sen in my chart color setting, and the blue one is called Tenkan Sen here. So I can still see that the price is below the Kijun Sen here. It's been resisted by the Kijun Sen for the previous 3 weeks. And also, I can see that the Kumo itself is bearish. We can see that the Senko span A is going down, while Senko span B is flat. So this is bearish. So I still expect the market will go down this way. But right now, at this moment, the market might go upwards too. The market might break the Kijun Sen upwards also. So if it goes down, then I will look at the daily chart or 4-hour chart and look for the next trends. Otherwise, I will just stay away right now. If I look at the Chikou span, this is actually overlapping with the candles also. So once the price breaks the Kijun Sen upwards, and also once I find the Chikou span breakout, then I expect the market break the Kumo upwards as well. But that will be like future event. Maybe it might happen within this year, or it might be somewhere next year on the weekly chart basis. And also we have the thickness of the Kumo here. So if the market goes like on these lines, then it has to go through the thickness of the Kumo, and it might take more time for the breakout towards the upside. It might be resisted by the Kumo and go down because of this thickness. So that's something that we have to watch out as the market retraces backwards at this rate. So at this moment, I still expect the market go down because the market looks to be resisted by this Kijun Sen for the previous couple of weeks. But if it breaks upwards, if the market breaks the Kijun Sen up, and also Chikou span breakout upwards, then we can expect the market go towards the Kumo. And then we might find some uptrend on the daily chart in this area where we can follow. So that's my strategy. So that was GBP AUD pair. And let's move on to Euro CAD. Alright, Euro CAD chart, and this is a weekly chart again. And I don't also see any trends in the market right now. This is basically flat. We can see that the Kumo itself is flat. We see Senko span B flat, and Senko span A is slightly retracing backwards, while the Kijun Sen is flat. And also Chikou span is very close to the candles now. So there is no trend in this particular market. So that means the market might go up and it might go down, and we don't know which way it's going on this weekly chart basis. So basically, we better stay away until we see some up or down trends next week or next week. So that's Euro CAD. So yeah, looks like these pairs are ranging right now on the weekly charts, which is good to know. So let's see. So GBP USD weekly chart. So once again, on this one too, I can see that direction is flat because Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span is above the candles, but it's still very close to the candles. So this is still flat range market. So it might go up and go down, and we don't know which way it's going. And in this particular case, most likely the market go down this way in a short term, because when Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat, usually the market comes back to the Kijun Sen. So we have to expect the retracement for the next couple of weeks. So that's something that we have to watch out. But right now there's no direction, so it might go up also. It might go up and reach to the next high, recent high at this level. It might reach to the next high, a recent high on this 1.35 1 level, and it might go down. So hold on, yeah, so it might go up to this price level and it might retrace backwards, or it might go down from next week. So based on this weekly chart, you know, there's no trend direction right now. So let's go to USD CAD chart. Okay, so USD CAD looks very different. I think this is a downtrend on the weekly chart. Finally, we found some downtrend. So once again, this is USD CAD pair, and this is downtrending on the weekly chart, because we can see that the Kijun Sen is going down, and also Tenkan Sen is going down too. Chikou span below the candles, and if you look at the Kumo here, the Senko span B is going down and A is going down too. And also the current price is below the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and the Kumo here. So this is a nice downtrend. So we can expect this bearish end wave along the way on this weekly chart. So this is a good one to look for the sell chance on the lower time frames. So let me switch it to the daily chart and see if we have any trends, downtrend in this case. So let's see. As per the daily chart, it's flat right now, because at a glance we know that the Kumo is flat, and this is too short, too young, the Kumo, so it might twist backwards. And also Kijun Sen is flat. This is another indication for the market to be ranging. And also we see the Chikou span is overlapping with the candles. So weekly chart is going down. So and a daily chart looks to be flat right now. So what I will be waiting for to look for the sell chance next week will be as the market goes down this way next week. If it goes down, then at some point the Kijun Sen should point downwards this way, and Kumo, Senko span B will go down, and A also continue to go down this way, and Chikou span should come below the candles, and that will be a good indication to look for the sell chance on the daily chart. So that's something that I will be waiting for next week. Right now, this is not the best timing to look for sell chance. The market might come back to the Kumo in a short term. So we have to wait for the downtrend confirmation on the daily chart or 4-hour chart and look for the sell chance from there. So this is a daily chart scenario. And let me talk about the 4-hour chart next, but I hope you get the idea of how I do this multiple time frame analysis from the weekly chart and below. So yeah, so I would wait for the Kijun Sen Kumo go down and Chikou span below the candles to look for the sell chance. And also, if I just briefly explain about the 4-hour chart, in 4 this is ranging also, because at a glance we know that the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen is flat, price is in the Kumo now, so this is range market. So if I keep monitoring this pair in 4-hour chart, because the weekly chart is going down, I expect the market to break the Kumo downwards first of all, and Chikou span should come below the candles, and we have to see the Tenkan Sen Kijun Sen dead cross at some point, and Kumo should go down also. Kumo should slope down, and then that will be a great timing to look for the sell chance afterwards. But unless it happens, I won't look for the sell chance. So that's USD CAD. But once again, on the weekly chart, this is a nice downtrend. So in this particular case, we can still expect that the market go down continuously this way. Alright, so let's see. Hello Alexandra, thank you for joining. And Flavio, thank you for joining as well. Good morning. Good to see you. Alright, John says, looking at the USDJPY on the 1-hour chart, all the criteria has met for a set. How far do you think we'll go? I think USDJPY is actually not on my watch list, but you know, as long as it goes down, it should go down. So you should be able to see, if you see downtrend, then Kumo should be moving down, Kijun Sen should be moving down like this way. So it will stop downtrend when the Kijun Sen go flat and Kumo goes flat. That's when you see the market is ending the downtrend as per Ichimoku lines. Alright, Mir Kamuro says, the Forex market has 20 trading days in the month. Should we use Kijun Sen value 20 or 26? 26 is okay because it's been working. So I use the default Ichimoku setting because it's been working for me for the last 5 years. And if you switch the indicator settings, then you cannot capture time cycles actually. You know, based on the 5 lines of Ichimoku, you will start to apply the wave theory and time theory and price theory. So if you change the value of these lines, then this Kihon Suchi number will change, and that will be actually changing the time cycle itself too. So I prefer to use the default indicator because it's been still working for me. Hello Conrad, thank you for joining. Alright. Hello MZN, thank you for joining as well, good to see you. Yep, looking forward to you join my GTS class on January. Yep. Alright, Blackjack says for USD CHF 4-hour chart, Senko span is developing an upward curve. Does it mean it has the potential to go up though the price just touched the Kijun Sen? So yeah, as long as you see the Senko span AB pointing up and Kijun Sen also going up, Chikou span above the candles, that's the uptrend definition. So if you see any markets, and let's see, if you see this kind of setup, like let me go back the chart, like in this area, where you see the Kumo is up, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles, this is the definition of uptrend. So if you see that, if you see this on the USD CHF in forward chart, that's the uptrend. Yes. And it is likely that the market will bounce off of this Kijun-sen and go up continuously. Hello Sina, thank you for joining from Iran, good to see you. Welcome, and Grace, welcome from Kenya, good to see you too. FunTube, thank you for joining as well, good to see you. So let's move on to the XAU USD gold weekly chart. So let's see, gold weekly chart shows that this is also flat. Right now there is no trends because we see Kumo is flat, you see Senko span BA flat, and Kijun-sen is flat right now. So, and it's been consolidating for the couple of weeks. However, the Chikou span is still above the candles, and also current price level is actually still above the Kijun-sen and the Kumo here. So this is still uptrend in equilibrium. So in its equilibrium, this is uptrend, but in its direction, this is range. There is no trend direction in the market because the Kumo and Kijun-sen are flat. So what it means is that the market might break the Kijun-sen downwards and go back to Kumo here. And if it happens, the Chikou span will touch the candles, and this is exactly where you don't want to look for the buy chance anymore. But if it doesn't happen, and if the market goes up afterwards, then we can always look for buy chance on the daily chart. However, on the daily chart, it's been ranging also. So here's a daily chart gold, and I can still see that this is range market, Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span overlapping with the candles. So there's no trend right now on the daily chart. So we have to wait for the price to come above the Kumo, Chikou span breaks above, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen should gold cross, and they have to point upwards, and Kumo should twist bullish. We have to wait for the Kumo twist bullish, and then that will be the buy chance. That will be the chance to look for buy on lower time frames. But unless it happens, I wouldn't look for buy, because as per weekly chart, this is still uptrending. I mean, in its equilibrium, this is still bullish. So I still expect the market go up afterwards. But if it doesn't happen, then I won't look for buy or sell chance. So looks like the market has been supported by this Kijun-sen for the last couple of weeks. So you can see that the close prices are actually above the Kijun-sen. So next week or next week, if we see the weekly chart market breaks the Kijun-sen downwards, that's exactly when you don't want to look for buy chance anymore, because it might break the Kumo downwards as well. Alright, Aditya says, Mr. K, if the major weekly trend confirms, how much is middle time frame? So weekly chart is actually the bigger picture. So, and that's why I pick the weekly chart on every Sunday. But when it comes to taking trades, you can look at the daily chart or 4 to write on the trends. So let's move on to the silver now. Oops, I get a few more questions here. How about AUD-JPY? AUD-JPY is actually not on my watch list, but if you see 5 lines are moving down, then that should be downtrend, and it depends on which time frame you look at. If you're new to Ichimoku, then I recommend you to take the daily chart to capture the downtrend. Ikon says, Okay, after we have identified the wave structure, then we should do the price projection. You have to, once you capture the wave, then you have to move on to the time theory, and then you have to apply the price theory in the end. Alright, Bit says, what is the difference between when the candle above the red Kumo and the candle above the green Kumo? Both means that this is uptrend. I mean, it's the equivalent is up. So when you simply see the price above the Kumo, that means that this is bullish in its equilibrium. When the market is below the Kumo, that means that's bearish. So I will just bullish and bearish in its equilibrium. Simply, that's what it means. Where do you live in Japan? I live in Tokyo, downtown Tokyo. Could not we use Ichimoku for scalping? I don't recommend you to use Ichimoku for scalping because Ichimoku is delayed. It's a late indicator. So I still recommend you to take the price actions in lines for scalping. I don't really scalp on Ichimoku, so I'm not really sure. I only use Ichimoku on higher time frames to see the bigger picture of the market. And Ichimoku is really great to capture the bigger picture, like a daily chart, forward chart, or weekly chart. Ichimoku works the best. But when it comes to lower time frames, I use price action lines and other indicator and tools to capture exact trading edges. Alright, so let's move on to the next one, US oil. So here's WTI crude oil and the weekly chart. So this is also uptrend. This is so when you look at the Ichimoku here with the market by Ichimoku, you have to always look at two things. Like I said before, last week's forecast, we have to look at the equilibrium of the market and also the trend direction of the market. At a glance, you know that this is, the equilibrium is bullish. First of all, simply because the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the Kumo, Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish in its equilibrium. So we can still expect the market go up this way. But in terms of direction of the market, it's flat right now. There's no direction because the Kumo just twisted bullish. Then this is too young, too short. And also I can see that the price is actually ranging for the couple of weeks right now. So I can see the market is flat. So we have to wait for the Kumo to develop more, up Kumo. And Kijun-sen should continue to go up this way. And Chikou span should come above the candles. Then that will be the uptrend confirmation in its direction. But right now this is flat. So that means we have to wait until the Ichimoku shows that this is uptrend in its direction. And there's a potential uptrend in its direction because we see equilibrium to be bullish. So if you see the market by Ichimoku, always look for the equilibrium and also the direction of the market. Alright, so and in terms of that, WTI oil, right now it shows this is bullish in its equilibrium. So I still expect the market go up in the long term. But right now this is ranging and the market is flat right now. So to be able to look for buy chance, I would wait for the Kumo to develop more, up Kumo. Kijun-sen should go up and Chikou span should come above the candles for sure. then that will be the timing to look for the buy. I hope you get the idea here now. Alright, yeah, I will look at the Bitcoin later, as it's on my watch list. Looks like the traders are curious about Bitcoin, so I will take a look at that one later. Alright, yep, FunTube, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Studio says XAU USD buy or sell. Alright, so since that's on my watch list, let me check that one. Silver. And on the weekly chart, silver, this is bullish. So we have to look for two things. Equilibrium and also the direction of the market. And equilibrium, this is bullish because the price is above the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen and the Kumo, which correspond above the candles. So this is bullish in its equilibrium. And also the direction-wise, this is also uptrending because we see Senko span A is up, Kijun-sen is up. Tenkan-sen is right now flat, so Tenkan-sen is there's no trend on the Tenkan-sen in the short term. But as long as I see the uptrend on the Kumo and the Kijun-sen, this is uptrend. So I can still expect the market go up this way. So two things, equilibrium and the direction of the market are captured by Ichimoku. And basically that's what I talk. That's what I focus every time I look at the market. Usually traders tend to look at focus on the direction of the market only, but it is always important to look to focus on the equilibrium also to capture the bigger picture of the market. Okay, so let's go to some indexes now. So starting from the Nikkei here, weekly chart, this is bullish. Equilibrium is bullish. And also direction is bullish too. So hold on. Equilibrium direction, both bullish trend right now. So in this example, I still expect the market go up continuously this way. Along the way, there should be some retracements, but as long as the price goes up this way, as long as Kumo up and Kijun-sen up and Chikou span above the candles and also Tenkan-sen moves up like this sharply, then this is uptrend in definition. So that's weekly on the Nikkei here. And also looking at this S&P 500, this is also uptrending on the weekly chart because you see Kumo, Senko span B up, A up, Kijun-sen is up, Tenkan-sen also up, Chikou span above the candles too. So no doubt this is uptrending. So I expect the market go up continuously this way. Direction and equilibrium both are uptrending right now. So let's move on to the NASDAQ here. NASDAQ also showed that this is uptrending. You see Kumo, Senko span A is up, the bullish Kumo, and it's got a thickness to it, so this is a stable uptrend indication. And the Kijun-sen is up, Chikou span above the candles. Tenkan-sen is up also. So this is a nice uptrend confirmation. So in this case, we can expect the market break the recent high upwards this way. And also I can see that there is a higher lows in this structure. So this might become like a ascending triangle, and it might break up eventually. That can be also the scenario. So even if the market might be resisted on the recent high. It can break up like this way too. Alright, yes sir, you're welcome. And John, thank you for joining. God bless you for the effort you are putting in educating us. Sure, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope yeah, you get the essence of Ichimoku here. I try to be practical on Ichimoku. So yeah, always remember to focus on the two things: equilibrium and the direction of the market. Hello Ken Lee, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Oh, FunTube, I don't recommend you to use Ichimoku only in 5-minute chart. If you scalp, then I still recommend you to use Ichimoku on 1-hour time frame and scalp on lower time frames. But I don't recommend you to use Ichimoku on 5-minute chart because Ichimoku is lagging. Oh, Mr. Fernandez, thank you for the reminder. So if you liked today's live already, please press a good button before you leave. And please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives and videos every day. Alright, I got a couple questions, so let me try to go through. Bit says, if we want to use Ichimoku with other indicator, which indicator do you suggest for a day trade? I would suggest you to use the Bollinger Bands, and also Fibonacci levels actually go quite well with Ichimoku. Alright, thank you for joining from Canada, Karim. Good to see you. I think it must be very early in the morning in Canada, but thank you for joining today. So yeah, you get the NASDAQ analysis here. Alright, John. Hi Kay. The Wix is very huge right before the trend reversed. Do you think it was institutional move? To be honest, I'm not really sure, and I don't really care about how the wicks were formed. You know, based on what the wicks were formed, I don't really, care about that because my main focus is actually technical analysis. So, as long as it goes up, I look for buy. As long as the market goes down, I look for sell. As long as it range, then I won't take any trades. Simply, that's it. So let's move on to the next one, Dow Jones here. So weekly chart Dow Jones here, it says this is also uptrending. So I expect the market go up continuously this way, simply because the price is now above Tenkan Kijun Kumo, Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish in its equilibrium. And also, direction wise, this is also uptrending because B up, A up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen are both up. So this is where I look at the lower time frames to confirm and take trades to buy. So next week I expect the market to continuously go up this way from technical analysis. Oh, Sachin says, Ichimoku plus Bollinger Bands, is this combination good for trade setup? Yes, I think so. I think so. John says, request you to please analyze Nifty 50. Yes, Nifty is actually here, all the way down here, so I will check Nifty later. It should be going up right now, but I will check it in more details. Alright, and Peter, thank you for joining. Oh, Maria says, okay, I watch it again later. I hope to master the Ichimoku, but it's not easy. Need more time, and I hope to enroll to the GTS someday. Thank you, Kay. Sure, you're welcome. You're welcome. I will be waiting for you on the GTS class. So yeah, actually GTS is my private school. This is a global trading school. This is only up to 5 members, face-to-face, intensive 3-month training. So the next one is in January 2021, and there's only a couple of seats still available. I think there's only like 2 seats available for this one, and I keep doing this next year as well. Every 3 months it's gonna be taking place. So if you miss the next January, then you can join the next April when you're ready. And you can get all details from the link below. So if you're interested, please click on the link and get the details. So let me finish up all these analysis first. So here is Euro stocks. Euro stocks also shows that this is uptrending. This is the beginning of the uptrend because I can see that the price is going up now. Price is going up. Price broke. Well, actually, this is at the same level as the previous high, but I can still see that there's a potential breakout towards the upside this way because the direction-wise, Kumo Senko Span A is moving up, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen both uptrending, and also Chikou span above the candles, so I expect the market break upwards this way. So that's Euro stocks here, and let's move on to FTSE 100. So FTSE here says that this is flat ranging market. So that means the market might go up and it might go down, and we don't know which way it's going, simply because the Kumo flat right now, Kijun Sen flat, and also Chikou span still very close to the candles. So we better stay away. We saw strong bullish trend last week and last week, but next week it might retrace backwards because everything looks to be flat right now. So yeah, we have to wait for a more decent uptrend next week. So let's move on to CAC France. Okay, CAC France started its uptrend. So we can see that the Kumo just twisted bullish, and also Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are uptrending, and also Chikou span above the candle. So this is nice uptrend indication. It broke the recent high upwards this way. So I can see that this is bullish, and the market can go up continuously next week. So that's CAC France, and let me go to the DAX index here. DAX index also shows that this is uptrending because the Kumo Senko Span A is moving up, and this is bullish Kumo. And Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen above the candles now. So there is a potential break of the recent high up towards this way. So yeah, we might see some bullish trend next week and onwards. Yep, the equilibrium is also bullish because the price is simply above the Tenkan Kijun and the Kumo. Chikou span above the candles, so this is up and bullish confirmation. So let's move on to the Australia 200. Okay, this one also showed that this is bullish last week. Broke the recent high upwards last week. And now we see Kumo Senko Span A is up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both moving up this way, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is nice indication for this continuous bullish in waves like this. Yeah, due to the vaccine of Pfizer news, looks like the market has been bullish on these indexes. So let's move on to the Nifty now. So Nifty also showed that this is bullish in the weekly chart. So yep, the Kumo Senko span B is up, A is up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both are uptrending. Chikou span above the candles. So this is a typical uptrend confirmation. So we can still expect the market continue to go up on this bullish in the waves like this. And also it broke the recent high upwards last week. So let's see where the next recent high is. And it looks like this is all-time high. On this Nifty, this is all-time high. So there's no resistance in the past. So in this case, we can still expect the market continue bullish trend like this way. So that's a nice bullish trend on this Nifty chart, weekly chart. So let's move on to the Hansen finally. Okay, Hansen index, this is flat. You see Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So the price might come back to the Kumo or Kijun Sen. So there's a potential reversal movement still on this weekly chart. We see Chikou span above the candles, but because of this flat Kijun Sen and the Kumo, the price might retrace backwards. So we cannot be positive to look for buy chance in this index. It might be resisted at the recent high, or after previous week's doji candle. After previous week's doji candle, it might go down this way too. So unless the price breaks the recent high upwards, we have to wait to look for buy, is my advice. If it retraces backwards, then no trace. So that covers the whole Forex pairs and commodities and indexes. So let me review the economic calendar for next week. So next week on Monday, the 16th of November. Hold on, let me cancel this chat and let me squeeze my face a little bit so that you can see the whole thing. Alright, there you go. So next Monday the 16th we have only AUD governor speech. So that's pretty much it on Monday. Usually on Mondays we don't have any news, so we have quiet market. And next Tuesday we have meeting minutes and AUD. It might affect the market, and also we have a retail sales reports in the USD next Tuesday, and also we have a governor speech on BOE, so pound might be affected by that, and also another speech of Canada, BOC Canada, Bank of Canada, so the Canadian dollars might be affected by that. And technically moving on to the Wednesday morning in Asian time, we have another governor speech in AUD. So we have to watch out for the AUD pair on Wednesday morning in Asian time. And also CPI on pound can affect the market on Wednesday. And also we have another report, CPI in Canada as well. So Wednesday we have to watch out for the pound and CAD. And moving on to Thursday, we have a unemployment rate in AUD. So if we take trades on the AUD pairs, we have to watch out on this one. And finally on Friday the 20th, we have a New Zealand general election. So if you take New Zealand pairs, we have to watch out. And then retail sales in New Zealand as well. And we have retail sales in Canada. So next week, I would pay attention to the news on Wednesday of this pound CPI and also Canadian dollars CPI. So that will be it for next week's news as fundamental news. Okay, so let me come back to some comments now. Alright, Tainam, thank you for joining. Karim, you're welcome. I don't really look at the coffee, so I'm not really sure about that market. But hopefully you can analyze based on my lecture of Ichimoku today. So once again, you have to always keep in mind two things: equilibrium of the market and also the direction of the market. Every time you use Ichimoku, please focus on these 2 points. Do scaling out? Yes, I do. Once I set the break even, then I will scale my positions. Yeah, gold already covered. Yep, FunTube. Yep. Please let me know. Yep. Hopefully we can have a cup of tea or coffee. For crypto setting in Ichimoku, we should use default setting or we should change 926.52 because crypto market is open 24/7. Yeah, so that's actually a big question. I use Ichimoku as default setting and I analyze Bitcoin with a default setting, but the thing is that I don't take trades on Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies. So yeah, I guess that's something that we have to find out. But for me, as long as you know how to use Ichimoku or how to read the market by Ichimoku indicators with default, then you can also apply it on the Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies where it's 24 hours open, and as soon as you find it's not really working, then you can switch the settings. So you can experiment with it. Oh, Mr. Fernandez, you have to go? Alright. So, have a great weekend, Mr. Fernandez. Thank you for the support as always. Hello, Muchuna Frank. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Oh, John says that Dow Jones has formed a double top at the current level. How do you take trade in such cases? I mean, how do you identify the trend has exhausted? So, let me come back to Dow Jones again. And where is the double top? I don't see the double top yet right now. Oh, you mean this one? Maybe you refer like this as a double top? For me, this is not the double top yet, because if this is becoming double top, then the market should break the neckline or the previous low downwards this way. If the market comes all the way down to this area, then as a result, we know that this was a double top. But right now, it's not happening yet. But instead, the Ichimoku lines are showing uptrend. So I still expect the market go up this way. So it's about the definition of the definition of the double top. Unless you see the retracement break the recent low downwards, this is not the double top yet. Okay, Brigitte says, are there more wave like P wave, or just look back to the missed videos, or Bedom, a member sometimes still struggling. I must learn still the waves. I have a couple of videos in the past that I talk about the wave analysis, and also yes, I talk about deeper level of web analysis on my Ichimoku community. So if you're interested, you can join the Ichimoku community. The link is also on the below description, so that you can explore more detailed web analysis of mine. Okay, please share some live time analysis on any one index or currency pair so that we can see how it reacts over the week or the month. So yeah, today is a live stream, but the market is closed. So I record the videos on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. So Thursdays and Fridays, I do the live stream while the market is opening. So you can join these lives on Thursdays, Fridays, and you can just ask me these questions so that I can watch the market and analyze the market real time. Yeah, tomorrow on Monday, unfortunately, I have to go out from my house, so I can't do the live. So this will be a recorded video tomorrow. So Thursdays, Fridays, I do the live streams when the market is open. Alright, hi Sujoy, thank you for joining, good to see you. Alright, Golam, thank you for joining, and Ali, good to see you too. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's live stream. So once again, please remember two things today. One is the equilibrium of the market. The equilibrium of the market is captured simply by the location of the price. So if you see the price to be above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the Kumo here, this is bullish. Currently the price is above these lines, so this is bullish in its equilibrium. So in this case, we can expect the market grows upwards this way. However, the direction we have to also capture. The direction is captured by the angle of these lines and also the Chikou span. So direction wise, this is up also, simply because you see Senkou span B up, A up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is uptrending, and this is where we have to take trades. This is where I have to look for the trading edges to buy. You never want to sell in this case. You have to buy, you have to look for buy chance. Because both the equilibrium and the direction are bullish trend. Okay, so once again, thank you for joining today. I hope you have a great rest of Sunday. And so once again, tomorrow, what I will be talking about is I will run the Forex Tester 4, and I will talk about inside and outside bar. So tomorrow it's going to be a recorded video. I'm sorry I have to go out from my house. So yeah, usually on Mondays I also do the live stream, but tomorrow is going to be a recorded video. I run the Forex Tester 4 and look at a couple of markets and present how you can identify the inside and outside bar, which is actually my favorite setup to capture market reversal. So hopefully you can watch my lives every day on the public live, and also there is a membership schedule also here too. But you can always participate and learn something new from my channel, hopefully. So once again, thank you for joining, and I hope you have a great weekend today. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.